Valentino Rossi takes his place on that back row of the grid. Jorge Lorenzo is already there in pole position. 30 laps, 4.005 kilometers, 2.489 miles. The talking has stopped. The championship will now be decided out on the track.
And it's a dream start by Jorge Lorenzo from pole position. Look at Valentino Rossi streaming up the inside down into the first corner. It's going to be 99 Lorenzo though that leads the way from Danny Pedrosa, who's come through from the second row of the grid. There's Rossi trying to find his way back through the field. He's already picked up 10 places on the opening lap. He's up to 16th place, but his biggest fear is that Jorge Lorenzo's going to start cruising away at the front. Next in line for Valentino Rossi. The first lap, Valentino Rossi then down in 15th place. He's about to move up the inside of Nicky Hayden, the 2006 world champion. Hayden will run out a little bit wide. Rossi can't find a way through on that powerful Pramac Ducati. Rossi will finally make it stick up the inside of Hayden down into the mid-Durham corner. This is where the championship was decided between the two of those back in 2006.
Oh, it's pretty hectic there for Valentino Rossi trying to carve his way back through the field. There he is, 46. He lost the championship here 9 years ago to Nicky Hayden at the front. Lorenzo not able to get away from Marquez. I'm sure both the Hondas know they mustn't let him escape at the front.
Rossi having real difficulty finding a way through on number 68, Yoni Hernandez. No way through there as they run down on the brakes. There is no Rossi, brilliantly late on the brakes. He's finally past the South American. The crowd go wild here in Valencia. All 110,000 of them there cheering on their hero. Rossi then now up into 14th place. And he's up the inside of Bautista as well. Super aggressive from Rossi. He's on the charge.
Rossi on the charge up the inside of Alvaro Bautista. There is Rossi. I think that's Stefan Bradl in front of him. It is Stefan Bradl in front of him. Championship gap now 14 points.
If Lorenzo wins this race, then second place is only good enough for Valentino Rossi to win this World Championship. Lap 2 of 30 has been completed, and Lorenzo set the fastest lap at 1:31.416. Rossi in the slipstream of Stefan Bradl's Aprilia. Rossi picks up one more place down into the brakes at the first corner. Valentino Rossi now up into 11th place. He's on the fringe of the top 10. Next in sight is Michele Pirro.
He is a man on a mission.
Can Lorenzo get away? That's got to be the big question in terms of the outcome of this World Championship. It was Valentino Rossi down in 11th place, but he's over 5 seconds back of the... This is where he picked off Hernandez on the last lap. He's up the inside of another Ducati on this lap. He dispenses with Michele Pirro at turn number 8. This is where Rossi went down in qualifying yesterday. Rossi then inside the top 10 for the first time. Now it's a 1:31.367. He's almost half a second clear now of Marc Marquez. Rossi then up to 9th place. His next in sights is Bradley Smith, but he's 1.3 seconds. 2015 MotoGP World Championship as it stands. That live championship standings on the right-hand side of your screen. Here is Rossi, and he's coming right up now on this battle involving Pol Espargaro, Danilo Petrucci and Bradley Smith. This is for the top 6.
This is where it would tell. He's coming up against now some pretty quick riders, but he's closed right up on them. There is the trio in front of him. We ride with Bradley Smith. In his face is Valentino Rossi.
Rossi started this lap 1.2 seconds behind Bradley Smith. He's smelling his exhaust pipes now. The gap now between Rossi and Smith is under 0.2 of a second. Valentino Rossi has just put in his personal best lap of the race, a 1:38.820. It's 0.3 of a second slower than Jorge Lorenzo. Marc Marquez desperately trying to put the pressure on Lorenzo. He just set his own personal best lap of the race, but Lorenzo still has the advantage by just over 0.4 of a second. Back with Bradley Smith, who picks off Danilo Petrucci down at turn number 4. Petrucci fights back at turn number 5. We're on board with Rossi.
Rossi can pick off 3 riders here, and certainly can pick off Smith and Petrucci. They will not be easy as they fight amongst themselves. 25.5 laps to go. We ride with Bradley Smith. Smith is running in 8th place. Rossi is running 9th. Rossi desperate to get past him. On the brakes, closes up Valentino Rossi. We switch now back to Bradley Smith.
through 9, this fast kick. By Jorge Lorenzo from pole position. Look at Valentino Rossi streaming up the inside down into the first corner. It's going to be 99 Lorenzo, though, that leads the way from Danny Pedrosa, who's come through from the second row of the grid. There's Rossi trying to